evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Onyx here. I am so excited. Welcome to the Saturday 90-day run to Aruba call. We have such an amazing call today. We're going to have Keston and Brooke Robinson on with us. They are presidential directors and they are tearing this business up. And we're moving into the holiday season. It's a beautiful time of year. It's a great time for you all to be able to bless other people around you, whether you bless them with a little extra love or a little kind words, or maybe you pick up somebody's groceries at the grocery store or pick up somebody's extra gas. It's just a great time to be able to pay it forward this time of year. I love doing little extra gifts for people this time of year. And it's interesting. So many of us, I think, attend church and we tithe. And so much about this business is really about gifting. It's about sharing with other people. And I so find that when you pay it forward to other people, everything comes back to you multiplied. So I'm really excited today. We have Keston and Brooke. Steve and Gina are on the road. We continue to tear this up. We are finishing 2022 really, really strong. The Quantum Field organization is dominating the top 100 spots for Aruba, which I'm very excited because it's going to make Aruba all the more fun. I think Aruba trip is going to be the third week of April. We put those that slide up last week or the week before so that everybody would have the date. But I don't want to waste too much time. I want to turn this over to Keston and Brooke. Are you two there?
We're here.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. How are
Welcome,
you?
welcome.
And I just want to welcome everybody to this wonderful Saturday and thank Onyx for having us on because we are literally fired up. Can't believe it's almost Christmas time and it's an amazing time to be with friends and family and share this opportunity and definitely run to Aruba. We're excited, like Onyx said. So many people on the team are qualifying in the top 100. So it is going to make such a fun trip to have a lot of people on your team that that are there with you, walking the beaches, sitting in the pools, because iron sharpens iron, and you're able to do that with friends that you have shared this opportunity with. So, just a little background on ourselves. We are Keston and Brooke Robinson. This is my beautiful wife.
Hello.
And both business owners, busy. We have a 5-year-old that we raised together. So we definitely know everyone on this call has a lot of the same things that they face every day with obstacles on time and, do we have enough and how to build this business? But yes, you can build this business. This opportunity that you have is amazing. But more importantly, this product that you have is wonderful. I'm just going to give a little background. I've done this now for over 10 years and another opportunity with Steve and Gina. So how Brooke and I came to this opportunity was driving in a car and had Mike Hernandez, who is our upline, who Mike and Sai are amazing. They were with Steve and they called and they said, "Hey, Keston, we want to bless you with a stem cell patch. What do you know about that? That can help you with your health. And on top of that, can bless people financially." Knowing the background that prior to this with Onyx, honestly, Steve and Gina and Mike, I knew that that was a dream team. I know that when this group says they're doing something, they're doing it because been on the sidelines like everybody else for over 10 years, not building an opportunity and not even looking for the opportunity. I have a company that I've run for over 13 years. My wife has a company of her own that she is super successful at, that she's run for over 8 years herself, or actually longer than that, babe, over 10?
Yeah, over 10 years.
10 years that she's run for herself. So both of us are very busy when it comes to day-to-day business. So we weren't out searching. This actually fell into our lap, which has been the biggest blessing that we can tell you, because at that time we were looking. We're always open to opportunity, right? There's, things change. So you're always open. So when it was Mike who called me and he said, "Hey, I have something," I knew that I needed to just pay attention and listen, because so many people dismiss opportunities. And I think that is the wrong approach. You need to actually be open. Like they say, your mind needs to be like a parachute. So at that time I was listening, and that's how we ended up here, starting this path 5 months ago, not knowing anything about a little bit about stem cells, that we were able to jump into this. Dave, do you have anything you want to add for yourself?
Yeah, and when this opportunity came, Keston jumped in with 2 feet. I was more the apprehensive one. I had to try the product, and after 10 days, my neck and back pain was gone. So that's where, for me, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a piece of cake for me, because I'm damaged goods over here. So, introducing the product and being able to give my own testimony was just so easy for us in that way. And I guess with that being said, I guess we can kind of talk about, how we started introducing it to people too. Obviously 331, we ingrain it in your brains, but it's so true. You have to stick to that system. But in order for you to even start that system, you really got to get that list ready, your top 10, your top 20. For us, I'm in the social world. I'm in event planning. So for me, coming up with the top 20 was pretty easy. Keston, it was like, he had like his top 50, I think, from the jump. And, that's how we started it. And then we started reaching out to all these people. And it was amazing because, we just started seeing immediate response from people, just for the simple fact that we had these amazing testimonies. But our testimonies were also short. We didn't over testimony. That's one of the things I feel like some people do, is they give this abundance of a testimony: their hair, their skin, their nails, their back pain, their skin. Sorry, our dog is going crazy right now. And for me, it was easy because I just stuck to one thing, and that captivated people was because I wasn't overselling. I was just giving one testimony.
I will say that with this product, that's been remarkable is the amount of testimonies that we do get from the whole team. And one of my good friends, actually in our business, after we've tweaked this now and sharing for literally over 4 months, and the hundreds and hundreds of testimonies that we do have, I actually kind of tweaked how I go about it. And I look at this as a general wellness patch. That's what I call it, because at the end of the day, it does amazing things for everyone, but it's different. And so, like, just an example, I had a buddy, and we were actually hunting a few weeks ago, and he, in the middle of the morning, was taking a vitamin C. And I was like, asked him a simple question: why are you taking that vitamin C right now? And he said, I'm taking that vitamin C because it's cold outside and I want to boost my immune system. And I looked at him and I said, that's exactly what this patch does. It rejuvenates your stem cells in your body, which starts healing all kind of different things. And we can't say the word, this doesn't treat, heal. It actually just does so many wonderful things in everyone's body that's different. And so when you put this on, I said, it can't be any easier. How many people go to an airport, drop an emergency in a bottle of water before they get on a plane? Mm-hmm. The reason they're doing that is so when they get on that plane and someone starts coughing, they feel like, hey, my immune system's up. This right here does that for you by just wearing this patch 12 hours a day on. I put it on in the morning when I brush my teeth. I take it off at 7 o'clock at night, and I sleep like a baby. My mental clarity, for me, that's my testimony, is I used to drink 2 to 3 energy drinks a day. My energy is through the roof, and I'm just sharp all day long. And there's so many little aches and pains that I've had that I've just noticed have kind of disappeared over time. So that's why I put this patch on. But we have the 331. What I'll say about that is on QF Team Biz, Onyx has set that whole system up for you to build a business. And one of the important things that I talk about with the team that we have created is going on and utilizing that. Onyx has put that in steps 1 through 9. I tell anyone, when you get started in this, it's just like anything. When you're brand new, I was brand new. We were brand new 5 months ago. We didn't know anything. We just took a little time every day to go on and read what Onyx has put for all of us to build with. So you don't have to recreate anything. You're literally just going on and watching a few videos here and there. If you need testimonies, they're all on there. You can type them in, and they have testimonies on everything that you can look send to your people, like if they have a question. So it's very important on just taking that ownership in your business, being excited. You know, I tell somebody the other day when they called me and I was like, look, if we had a tropical smoothie, let's say, we would know how to put the key in the door, turn the lights on, and we'd be in there every day trying to figure out how to better that business. This is the same. You're literally taking an amazing patch that does so many things that you don't even have to, all you do is share it with somebody and put it on. They're going to have some positive experience. So all you have to do after that is literally utilize the system that's in place, go on and start sharing it with your list to build this business, you know? Go
Yes.
ahead.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, when we, you know, building that business, building your list, you know, for us, you know, it was really important, you know, that whole list for 3312, because for me, I'm looking for the hustlers. I'm looking for the people that are going to go out there and want to build. So that's how, you know, it was for me, is looking for the people that are just like us, you know, the people that have no time. Cause you know, what we say is, you know, if it's important to you, you'll make time for it. You know, we have to make time for our business. We have to make time for our daughter, our crazy dogs, our family, and, you know, people that are the ones that don't have the excuses are the ones that are gonna get it done. And when it comes to the steps, it's important that people read those steps. Just like you, if you can't tell somebody to do something if you haven't done it yourself. So you need to be super knowledgeable about those steps and make sure you're going out of your way to learn about them. Because if you want to make it to Aruba, you gotta know. You have to know the information. You can't expect somebody else to know it. And then they ask you a question, you'd be like, oh, go to that website. But realistically, if you don't know the answer, that's shame on you. So you make sure that you know that information.
Yeah. And so, you know, I'm letting the patch do the work when sharing it with the list that we created. And I do tell everyone, please put that list on paper. It's very important. It's also very important that I've seen on the team, a lot of people share, and then they forget who they shared it with. Yes. And that is funny, but it is true. You know, they'll go out and mail out 10 different packets, but then never write down who they actually mailed the packets to and when. And I think those details are important because the fortune is in the follow-up. That is one thing that I've learned over all the years when doing this. So you have to be able to say, okay, I mailed that out to Tom last week on Tuesday. It's now been 4 days. I just want to contact him just to make sure he's actually using the patch, using it correctly, because a lot of people don't understand that it is 12 hours on and 12 hours off, and it's not 24 hours is better than 12. And the reason, so I literally just pick up the phone and say, hey, I just want to make sure that you got the package I sent you. I also want to make sure that you're wearing it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. We are only sharing now 5 patches with anyone because I learned that by sharing 5 patches, it's just enough to let them experience the product, but it's not enough for them to get the results. And we all know that this product has patents on it and it has clinical studies on it. So the amazing thing is it does have people, what happens at 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a year. So I'm telling everyone, we're shared 5 patches with you. What we really want you to do now is go on, sign up, get your membership with us, join the team. And that way you have your 30-day supply, because you're going to need to wear that to actually get a true testimony. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for someone to get a true testimony. And everybody we shared it with, what's amazing is some people that are very skeptical put the patch on, and within some people, it's an hour. With other people, it might be 2 to 3 weeks. I was a little longer when I started experiencing my mental clarity and my energy. And that, you know, for other people, they're going to need maybe 2 months supply. So we're always telling them, look, if you got a husband and a wife, you at least want to get on the silver package. If you have, you know, a bigger family and you have a few friends, get on the gold. And more importantly, if you're here to build and you want to really have supply in this product, that's the importance of the diamond package. I always say, get in where you fit in kind of thing. I don't know everyone's financial circumstances, but at the end of the day, I do know that you want to have product on hand, especially when you're building, if you're trying to build an organization. We have a lot of people that get in. We know that sometimes it can take up to 5 to even 8 business days for that person to get their product. So what we're doing is we're actually saying, especially if they're close, we're saying, hey, I know that you just signed up. I know you got in and either on a silver, a gold, a diamond. So, hey, we want to give you 3 sleeves, which, these are the sleeves. It comes with a 30-day supply. So we're giving them right when they leave the house. That way they're not waiting another 8 days when they're excited and have a list of people. They're actually able to go out and share. And we're saying, when you get your product back in, just replace it for us. That way we have a ton of product on hand. And so that has been a very good stepping stone that I learned in this industry from years ago through Steve and Gina, is having product on hand. The one thing they do is if you call them right now and you said, hey, we're out of product, they're going to tell you, swing by the house and come pick some up. And so I learned and picked that tip up, and it's been a really great stepping stone for us building this business and moved us up to these ranks, which has helped completely. Anything that you want to add, babe?
No, on that, yes, exactly. But the important thing is if you're here to build, if you're trying to go to Aruba, if you really are serious, like you said, you need to buy the diamond package, because you can't build without product. You can't introduce this product without the product, and it flies. I mean, when we signed up for diamond, I was shocked. I mean, yes, we were cranking through and we were signing people up quickly, but we were just handing these. I mean, we were handing it out like crazy. And we realized how quickly we went through it and how we had to order so much more, so much quickly. Also, because of what Keston was saying, people are ordering and they want to start getting involved quickly and immediately. And we wanted to be able to help them do that instantaneously. As soon as people sign up, like, here you go. And you can't do that unless you have product. So if you're serious about building your business, you should be at a diamond. And at the end of the day, there's no business on this planet you can start for that price. There's no business. There's nothing out there that you can start a business at that price. And yes, it is, for some people, your financial situation may not allow that, but at least at some point you want to upgrade to that if you're serious about building. Diamond is so important in regards to that in that process. So
yeah,
I'm gonna push that.
It was funny because someone asked me a question. I just wanted to share this because I share it with my team, and they asked me, hey, Cass, so many people I hear on my team are like, man, I wish I would have sponsored Onyx, or I wish I would have sponsored Steve, or, someone like that. And I laugh. And an important question that someone asked me years ago in the other business, they said, would you want to sponsor yourself? And that always hit home with me, right? Would you want to sponsor you? And to me, I answer that question as yes. You know why? Because I know this business is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You don't build a foundation overnight. This takes time. And I use the snowball one. This business, like when we started day one, it was just us out there sharing, right? So it is like pushing a rock uphill. It's just you. You're out sharing the product. You're building the team through addition, because you're adding a new person here, and you're adding a new team member there, and a new brand partner, and
learning what pitches are working and not working realistically too.
Right. Learning how you're sharing this, and what questions are being thrown at you. What do you know about stem cells? There's a lot of words that I don't use that Onyx uses, because I honestly am not going to say that, because my friends know I'm in finance. I'm not a doctor. So they're not calling me to get their medical advice. They call me with financial advice. So I don't want to sound like someone that I'm not. I'm always authentic. So for me, it was like, I always just look at this opportunity as, yes, I know that we're building a foundation. I know that it is the snowball. Well, now what's crazy is once you get to a certain point in this business where now you're building exponentially, because now it's not just you sharing this opportunity. And now you might go in a night and you have 4 or 5 team members each talking to someone. And what's crazy is now there's thousands of people on our team. And now this business, does grow by multiplication every day, but it just takes time to generate that. I look at this business like I look at I've had my other company 13 years. Both my business partner and I, we're always thinking in the future. Where is our industry going? Where do we need to be when we get there? And yes, today is great and successful, but what does a year from now look like? And so I look at this opportunity the same way. I know this patch is going to get out there regardless whether I say anything or I don't. It's too amazing not to. Everybody's sharing it. I know that we're right now at the tip of the iceberg. We just started. We are just now getting this opportunity out there. We are just now getting traction. So like there are years and years and years to come of just growth, and new people are hearing about it every day. So it's just getting that word out to everyone. And, you'll hear things and I just say like, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. I literally laugh when somebody tells me that, because this company's been around 18 years. And I always love to throw the question right back at them. What is a pyramid scheme to you? What is that to you? And then most people will stop in their tracks. They don't know how to answer that. And oh yeah, I'm like, well, that's illegal, right? That was something that was illegal. This is a company that's in over 70 countries, been around for over 18 years. And that is not what this is. All we are the marketers of this product. If this product was on a shelf in CVS, it would not have the testimonies and the stories that we're able to tell our friends and family. So for me, it's just very important that people understand that we are just a mouthpiece for this amazing product and company. X39 does all the work for you. You stick it on somebody, they're going to call you, whether it's a day, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, and they're going to share with you what's happening with them. That is going to grow from there. So for us, it's just, like I said, I started off that path with, would you want to sponsor yourself? And that's what you should look at yourself in the mirror every day is, are you moving your business forward? Are you sharing this product and introducing it to people? Are you being consistent, which is one of the main, I would say, factors in this business of success? Just being consistent. We're consistent. We're consistent every day. Every day I'm not at a table with 15 people. How I love what this opportunity's changed over the opportunity I was in the past was these Zoom calls. We're sitting here at our house right now, on with everyone that's on this call right now, which is amazing, from the comfort of our home. So, what I found works for our team is when we sponsor someone in the business, we're just saying, listen, I know you have 4 contacts in your phone, at least 4. All I'm asking you to do is let's get that list down. Let's get with those 4 contacts that you have. Let's get them on a call, whether it's a 3-way because somebody has a very busy schedule, or we can just line up 4 people on that call. Because in this business, the most important step is going manager, right? Everybody in this team would love to be a senior presidential director, and I know we can all get there. But if you can just get someone to manager like within the first few weeks that they're in business, that is their belief level of 1, they can do it. 2, now they have people sharing the product and, utilizing it, which is going to give them more testimonies for their group. So we're able to do those one-on-ones, and which is making a huge difference because we can do all this by call. And the last opportunity, we were having to drive all over, sit in people's living rooms, night after night. Now I'm literally logging on the calls. Onyx, there's a Wednesday night Zoom that Onyx, Steve, and Gina host every Wednesday. That's an hour long, full of amazing testimonies. They go through the actual PowerPoint of some on product, some on a little bit on the business side. So it touches both for everybody. That's every Wednesday. You have Thursday night. You have the Spanish call. Personally, I don't speak Spanish. So that would be a hard market, but we have people on our team that do. So it's great that Mike and Sahi every Thursday do an opportunity call for it all in Spanish. So I'm able to plug our team into that. And then there's other calls that go on throughout the week that you're able to bring your team to. We do a Tuesday night one. And so it's like there's so much for you to plug into. and be part of, that to me is super important for your business. Because Brooke had said it earlier, this is a business of leadership. This is a business of not do as I say, not as I do. You actually lead by example. Important for us is we are involved. We are on calls. You can't just sign a group of people up and then start pointing in directions, which, believe me, you have QFT in biz. You have StartX39.com that Onyx created. That is amazing. That's just on this product. It has nothing on the business. So anybody that wants to just geek out on research and read the clinical studies, look at the patents, you have that to go to. But like, I know Steve and Gina are on a tour right now, and they're moving up the state. You know, we had one earlier down here. Then they were just at my brothers and them in St. Augustine. They moved up to Jacksonville. Now they're on to Georgia. Utilize those, because it is important to bring your team and yourself around other people that are building, because that saying iron sharpens iron. It's true. You get around other leaders, you're able to talk on, hey, what's working? How are you guys, how are you guys approaching this? Or, hey, we're getting this question. How are you guys answering this? Which is why we bring our teams to those things, because in this business, that's what it all is. You have to literally lead by example, not just by telling people what you think that they need to do, but you're not there.
Yes. And don't just tell people to get on the calls if you're not on the calls. I always look on the calls at the participants. I look every time. And when I see certain people aren't on the call, I am texting them and asking them, why aren't you on the call? Because I promise you, I don't know everything about this company. You don't know everything about this company. You are going to learn more on those calls. You are going to be able to understand the product more when you're on those calls. It's just like anything else. You practice something. If you're on those calls, it's going to ingrain in your brain. And you're going to be able to speak about this with confidence, with more confidence. You think you're confident now? 5 calls later, you're going to be even more confident. You're going to be more knowledgeable. But when you have people signing up for a call, they could be just like me. They might be looking to see if you're on that call. And they should. And if you're not on that call, that's a shame, because this is your business, right? You want to build, you want to grow. And by building and growing, you need to show that you're just as involved. You're not just saying, hey, you need to be on the call. I'm on the call too. I'm showing that this is important to me, because that is extremely key in order to do that, especially when you have new people and you're out, right? I meet new people all the time. I patched, last week, I went to get my hair done. I patched my hairstylist and 2 of the ladies in the chairs, and they speak Spanish. I'm half Spanish, but I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. My family didn't care about that, right? So I had to immediately say, hey, I'm going to connect you on the Spanish call on Thursday. So that way they can handle it. They'll communicate with you, but I'm still going to be on the call if they're going to be on the call. I might not speak Spanish, but if they see that I'm on the call, it's important, right? I need to be on that call. I need to show that I care. I need to show that I'm invested just as much as I say I am. I'm not just saying it, I'm doing it, and I'm proving it that it's actually being done. So that's my point there. And in regard to that, that's also why I kept saying earlier about the diamond package, you need to have products. I immediately was able to patch those ladies and give them extra product right there on spot, because I didn't just have the diamond package. I didn't just have the product. I was carrying it on me, which is key. You need to make sure you have the product.
Sure. Yeah. And I wanted to touch on that, being on auto ship, and why is that important? Yes. In this industry, in this business, and LifeWave, auto ship, I look at it as your overhead in a business, right? We both own conventional companies. We both have a lot of employees. I have a lot of overhead that I have to do every month, that I have to pay and make happen to make my business run. In this industry, that is your overhead. And what's super cool, and what I really love about this, is whether you're on the 2 sleeve auto ship, that is only $99 a month per sleeve. So you're literally under $200 a month when you're on 2 sleeves. That right there is what is the residual income, but that is what you use for yourself. Like, I know we're on 2, that's ours. That's when that comes, that's hers and my sleeve, right? And in this business, what people don't understand is when you start making 300 a week or 1,000 a week, or, you know, the crazy money you hear where, you know, 10,000, 25,000 a week, that 200 still stays the same. And that's what is amazing and why I love this industry and we love it. I love the fact that, you know, in a conventional business, I'm never going to teach my competitor. If you were to come and open up a company right next door to me that does what I do, I'm not going to go knock on your door and share all the secrets of the ins and outs of 13 years that on all the potholes I've hit and gotten out of. I'm going to be happy that you're going to hit that. My partner and I, we had a conversation a few months ago about a company that we know was getting into our space. And we laughed because we're like, we're so far down the road from them. By the time they even get to where we are, we'll be light years from them. But in this industry, you're actually, we want everyone on our team to do better than us, which is why I love this. Like, I am here to help. That is why we always say, utilize your upline. You know, like in this business, you lock arms. You know, we have such a great team. I was just writing it down, like Devin, Sarah, Lewis and Joy, Sierra, Justin and Mary, Vic and Di, Johnny and Kim, Joey Michaels. You know, and our upline is Mike and Sahi, Steve and Gina and Onyx. We utilize them. You know, if I need to get on a call and I need their support, they're there. I can call Mike and Sahi or Onyx right now, and I can say, and they pick up the phone. And that's what I tell the team. Lock arms and utilize your upline. You're not in this by yourself. You're in with a team. Yeah. That's what we're here for. If you have new prospects and you want that support, call and say, hey, Brooke, Keston, we want you guys, you know, to jump on a call tomorrow. I have somebody new. I would love to hear. And you know what? You'll get to hear when we answer questions, which will then not only help the new person on, it helps you, which is what I did with Mike and Steve and Gina, is just listen and duplicate. That's all this business is duplication. So, you know, get your team on auto ship. When they're signing up, don't be scared. And I'll hear a lot of people go, oh, we'll come back to that later. And then what happens is, this is a binary. So you bank points. And when you're on auto ship, those points stay, which is like money in the bank for you. And what you don't want to happen is your team members are not on auto ship and those bank points flush, which is like throwing money out of a bank account. And you don't want to do that. Every month you want to teach them, you know, because you want to teach the right thing. And if they're on auto ship and they came in on a gold or a diamond pack, they're going to teach their team how to come in on auto ship and how to come on the right package. And that is what you want to perpetuate in your business, not the wrong thing by just telling people quickly get in, who cares, we'll figure it out. No, I look at everybody on our team like, we want to start you correctly. We want to start you on a path to success and how to win. And Onyx and Steve have taught that. Like I said, everything's in place for you to run. Just jump on, watch a few of the videos on your own. That way, when you're starting your team off, you're doing the same thing and they're teaching that as well. You know, there's so many, you know, this company, they just did this new promotion this month where if you get an extra 100 to go manager, 300 for director, 1,000 for senior director, up to 10 grand for presidential senior director, and just bonus money. And that is why this is my favorite month. One, it's my birthday in 10 days. So that and Christmas. But this is a great time that you're with family, you're with friends. Mm-hmm. People have slowed down. They've, you know, from their jobs. Most people, you know, I hear my staff, they're all excited that they get off for, you know, I think it's like 9 days. So everybody's already mind is slowing down. But while you're with people, you can share the product, which is the most important. Put the product in their hand. Mm-hmm. We don't talk opportunity. We talk product. We put it in someone's hand. We say, all we want you to do is go home, use this, and we're going to call you. But
well, I immediately patch them. Keston is not the touchy person. I'm like,
yeah, she'll actually patch you right then. I hand them to you and tell you, I figure you know how to do it. You know, you put it on your back or under your belly button. But, you know, this is the time where, yes, in this industry, it can be slow. But if you are constantly moving and sharing with friends and family over the holidays, you will see in January when everybody comes back and says, I'm going to lose 25 pounds. They're motivated. They want to make more money. This opportunity is at the right time because people are looking right now. Yeah. I don't have to sit here and preach about the economy, the stock market being down. Everyone knows. We can all put on the news. We hear the negative. So right now, there are so many people looking for that extra way to make an extra income to replace what they've lost somewhere else. So you're at the perfect time to build this. And, Steve and Gina, they created 174 millionaires in the last opportunity they were with. I know my family was in that group. So this is the time you want to be around everyone because they're all running. Like I said, I know we're all brand new. We're not years and years into this. And so Onyx's team and LifeWave is the fastest growing team, not just in the United States. We've already surpassed Japan, she told me. So we are now the fastest growing team in LifeWave, and we're on her team. And momentum is now here and coming with an 18-year-old company that has a track record. So you don't have to worry about, will they be here? Can they make the supply? They can. The CEO and founder of this company, David Schmidt, is amazing. I mean, just fascinating to be around. I was lucky enough to get in last year, but we were able to go to convention and we were able to hear him actually see and touch the company, which was great because we thought it was important when getting in something that we actually take the time to go up there to know what we had joined, see the culture, hear the CEO. And it was just great to listen to him and meet him and shake hands with him. And so Onyx's team is the number one team in this company. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I was actually going to talk a little bit more about the holiday season and the momentum behind it. Ironically, we were talking about a month ago when we were with family for the holidays, and so many people, I think everybody has this one thing where they're like, oh my God, I don't know what to get that one person. This is the best time. 'Tis the season to X39, everybody. Everybody's gift is X39. Everyone. I don't care who you are. The teachers at our school, they gave their wish list. Nah, honey, you're getting X39. So the teachers, people that we do business with, I mean, I'm sending out X39 to everybody. If somebody gets a gift on my list, that's what I'm giving. It gives me also that opportunity to introduce the product because it's a gift and they want to know about it. They're not just going to throw it on themselves. So it's a great opportunity. If you don't know what to give somebody, give them X39. Because now you already have that immediate introduction. It's the best time. People are buying, right? Like this is a time to buy, right? So for those of your people that are on it, tell them like, look, you could gift this to your friends and family. Why not? Why not? People are buying, and when you say it's $100 for these patches, people spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on their family members. I mean, this is a perfect time to buy and gift. Buy and gift. And those people will also buy and gift, especially when they see how this works.
Well, it fits in a stocking perfectly. So it's actually perfectly stocking stuff for size, which is great, So, not to tie up any more time, but, we wanted to take the time to really come on because, this company has definitely blessed us. And it's only been 5 months for us that we've been in, and we are green and growing just like everyone on this call. We're here to just help out in any way we can because we've received the same help along the way. And so I just wanted to touch on, the different ways that have helped us successfully move forward. And, this company with the Aruba trip coming up in April that Onyx talked about, that is the one thing people will ask me, hey, Keston, or hey, Brooke, you guys have successful companies. Why are you doing this? All the time. And I literally laugh and say, because this is my favorite industry. This is an industry where you get to meet really great people that are all positive because, you go on the news, you hear a lot of negative. The people that join these are people that are actually wanting to move forward and, wanting to be participating with a team, building, helping their family, having a why. Everybody has their own why. We have a 5-year-old. We have, reasons that we wake up every day and do what we do, and everyone has the same. So it's just go enjoy, go get your why, know why you wake up every day to do this, know that you're going to be rewarded, not only with money, which, is great. Everybody's going to love to make 25,000 a week or 10,000 a week. That doesn't suck. But at the end of the day, you get to bless people with their health, hear amazing testimonies, build friendships that go beyond business and patches. Through the last company, I've created amazing friendships. And then you get to travel with the people that you love and your family and your friends and the people that are with you. You get to go on amazing trips. So, I just think I'm going to end it. I just want to say thank you so much, Onyx, for having us on this call. I hope we were able to help anybody, with your business and some tips to help your team or move forward. We're here and we're looking forward. Yeah. We're looking forward to seeing you guys at the live events, the convention, Aruba, and can't wait to, just go on this journey with everybody. So Onyx, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Onyx, are you there?
I think you're not. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
We got you.
There you go.
Okay, great. Wow. That was fantastic. Thank you for all that you shared. There was so much there. And one of the things that I love that Keston and Brooke said was they talked about the fact that in their own traditional companies, they're not sharing the secrets of what makes them successful. And if you notice in this company and in this type of industry, I'm sharing all of my secrets. Steve and Gina are sharing all of their secrets. Keston and Brooke are sharing all of their secrets. Everybody wants you to know everything there is to know so that you can be successful in the business. The only challenge is that we can't do the business for you. You've got to show up and do this business. It's not entitlement. You have to go out and work, but we get to do it together. And the fact that they call this work is just amazing to me. I wanted to talk about two more things because this group is really starting to mature. We talked a little bit about auto ship. And when I got here, I said to David, I would really like to be able to buy 6 months of X39 up front and have the auto ship points show up every month for the next 6 months. The reason I wanted to do that is because for me, I didn't want to have to run to the little box every month looking for my sleeves. So David put together what's called a maintenance pack. And if you all haven't seen it, it's in your back office. It's called maintenance pack number 3. So many people will start at Diamond. Diamond includes the points for 90 days. You get your 19 sleeves now. You pay now. It's $15.99 plus taxes and shipping for Diamond. You pay today. You receive the product today. And it includes the points for a full 90 days. So you don't need to place an auto ship order for the first 90 days. Some people will start at silver or gold. And then the following month, they'll upgrade to gold. And the following month, they'll upgrade to platinum. And the following month, they'll upgrade to diamond. And then from there, they've got their points that's included for 90 days. So they don't need to order any auto ship. And then at the end of that 90-day period, they order auto ship. Other people will start at silver, upgrade to gold, and stop. Because you can get to the top of the comp plan on gold. That's fine. You would just want to be on an auto ship order. So you can exactly what Keston and Brooke was talking about. You can put yourself on a 2-month auto ship, or if you choose, you can go into the back office, look for, it's in the drop down menu. It's under maintenance pack. Look for maintenance pack number 3. Maintenance pack number 3 is 9 sleeves of X39. It's $745 plus taxes and shipping. And what that does, you pay today, you receive today, they ship you all the product now, but you get 110 points every month for the next 6 months. So it takes your price point down to $84 a sleeve, and it takes care of your auto ship points for the next 6 months. So for me, that's like the winner. So for me, I started at Diamond, and then after 90 days, I put myself on the maintenance packs, and every 6 months, I reorder again another maintenance pack. So I only have to watch for my product to come in once every 6 months. So that's what's been wonderful for me. A lot of people on the team like that as well. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the teams are starting to mature. And some of you, not all of you, but some of you have started Facebook pages. I was on with Mark Dickey's team just the other day. Mark Dickey is tearing this thing up as well. And he has a big group that's growing out in Alabama. and the teens in Alabama have young organizations, and they were starting to create Facebook pages. And I said, no. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, if I were you, I wouldn't do it. Now, you're welcome to do anything you want. You all are responsible for your own businesses. However, today you might have a business of 2 people or 5 people or 10 people. What you don't understand is what Renita talks about, which I love, which is magical math. And network marketing is about magical math. And so Keston was talking about it as a snowball today. Things start to snowball in your business. So right now today you say, no big deal. I'll start a Facebook page. I'll have 5 people, I'll have 10 people, I'll have 25 people, I'll have 100 people. I can deal with that. Well, what's going to happen in a year from now when you have 500 people or 5,000 people or, 10,000 people? Because your business will keep snowballing. So I say to everyone, lean in on the tools. If it was me, I would not start my own separate Facebook page. I would stay connected to the Quantum Field page because we're all serving each other. If you know, it's not just me posting there. It's not just Steve and Gina posting there. Keston's posting there. Mike and Sahi are posting there. Matt and Kim are posting there. All the Renita and Scott are posting there. All the leaders are posting on that page, and all the leaders are answering newbies' questions on that page. So it takes the workload off of you. You want to do your own Facebook page? You're more than welcome to do it. But for me, the thing that I love about this system and that what I love about this group is that you can build this business in the nooks and crannies of your life. And so if you stay plugged in and stay part of the overall organization, you won't have this business consume your life. You'll be able to have a beautiful income, bless a lot of people in your life, but also have a life outside of X39 and the 331 system. So that's what I have to share today. It was an absolutely fantastic meeting. Next Saturday, Steve, Gina, and I are going to be, we're going to be hosting David Schmidt. Hello. I said David Schmidt, you guys. So if any of you have any questions that you feel you need to have answered, that's fantastic. Just send it to me or send it to Steve and Gina. We're going to put together a group of questions. As per normal, I'm not going to ask any specific questions on, somebody's specific health condition or somebody's specific disease, because David's not going to touch that. So it's not worth even asking. Remember, staying focused on X39. X39 helps with every condition, every symptom, anything that's going on with your body. The key is to wear the product for 12 hours, take it off, throw it away, rest and rejuvenate for 12 hours, and then put a new patch on the following day. You're looking for the compounding effect in the body. And I've been here for 3 years, you all. I love this product. And I have to tell you the truth, I never felt anything once. I didn't feel my hair growing. I didn't feel my H-spot going away. I didn't feel my gums healing themselves. I didn't feel my well-being rising. And frankly, when I take vitamin C, I don't feel anything either, but I take vitamin C because I know that it's good for me. But with this product, what I notice is a shift. I notice that I'm sleeping better. There's a shift in my body. What I notice is that overall, my happiness is much higher. I notice my hair is growing like crazy. So I notice a shift in my body as opposed to feeling something. So the last thing I would say to everybody is be sure to drink water, drink water, drink water. We are all chronically dehydrated. So you're moving into this holiday season. Do not take your sneakers off. Do not take your foot off the gas. We're in a rank up promotion. All of you have a chance to earn extra money. Last December, I had the biggest December I've ever had with this promotion. So drink water and enjoy this product and keep doing the 331. Even if you're brand new in the business and you don't know everything, don't worry. Be ignorance on fire. When somebody asks you a question you don't know, no problem. I don't know the answer to that. I'll get back to you. Come on to the team Facebook page or send a note to your upline and we'll get the answer to you. And now you have a reason to go back to your contact. 100% of the people that I talk to about X39 get a text from me with startx39.com. I don't care if you're the president of the United States, if you're a top plastic surgeon, if you're Steve and Gina Merritt, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a top wakeboarder, if I'm talking to you about X39, 100% of the people get startx39.com. That's how you build your business. Remember, it does not take any data. So your people have to come back to you in order to be able to build this business. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to close the call. Thank you so much, Keston. Thank you so much, Brooke. You blessed us right from your home. It's amazing the way we get to build this business these days, that we don't have to get in the car and drive everybody to a big meeting, that we all get to be together. All you got to do is plug in. We'll see everybody on Wednesday night. Steve and Gina continue with the tour. Every night of the tour will be a live Zoom at the same time. Wednesday night will be our normal meeting. Thursday night, Spanish. And then Saturday, David Schmidt. Okay, everybody, have a blessed day. 331.
Bye,
guys.
thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you.